Hi everyone. Welcome in. Hi Jasmine. Girl, do you know that I was up at like 5 o'clock in the morning? I was up at like 5 o'clock in the morning my time. I could not fall asleep. My adrenaline was going. I don't know. Well, every time I watch boxing, my adrenaline be like that. But also too, I told y'all what happened last night. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, I wasn't surprised, but I was surprised. Oh my god. Just give me 1 second, y'all. I'm just putting something on real quick. Not on, but on my face. Let me wash my hands real quick. I'll use these in a minute. Hi everyone, welcome in. Please like the stream. Alright, so let me... I just need her to come early. A live or two. Yeah. Because it's hard. And I went on there yesterday, but I was like, I didn't expect to be up so late. But I was like wide awake. Like, I don't even know how I ended up finally falling asleep, to be honest, because I was literally wide awake. Oh god. Alright, so let's see. Let me just type this. Hi everyone, welcome in. Please like the stream. Paid readings are open. You ordered your tacos today? Who was the one that was after me? I don't even... Who was the one that was after? I don't even remember who that was. But I mean, those options are there for a reason. If you know. Who was it? Damn, now I want to know who. Because I mean, I know pretty much everybody to be in there, but I don't remember who it was. I'm trying to think so hard. All right, let's see. Oh, with the A? With the A? The one that asked about the cooking? All right, let's see. What are H's next actions? Oh my God. I did not see that. Right, just from another channel. Oh my God. But you know what? In that case, I would say then I would say in that case, because she had donated the last live, then she should have went first. I would probably I would have definitely granted that. Um I would have. But you know, a reader doesn't have to do that if they don't want to. I know my friend that does skips too. She if you pay before the live begins, they can't skip you. So like, let's just say if me, you, and Jess donated before the live, then the skipping doesn't start until after Jess. I know she does that. So yeah, you know, I feel like if it was the last live, then yeah, I would definitely have granted that. But again, that's up to the reader. It's not up to the person. So I'm thinking I need to do a personal to ask all my questions to stick. Yeah, that makes sense. They can do that over there, which gets annoying. Yeah, yeah. Right, it doesn't matter when people send it. If they send to skip, they send to skip. It doesn't matter. They could send it at the last fucking second. It just doesn't matter. She was probably just frustrated. She thought she was about to get her reading, and that's what it was, like an emotional. She was in her feelings. But yeah, you have to you know, it's not when you say it. People can send it whenever they want. Cause you know, you could be thinking like I have time to be here, but then when you come and see and look at the time, because you know she takes her time with the in-depths, so you could be there for a good 20-30 minutes, and with her just doing one in-depth, so you don't really ever know. So yeah, that right there that's entitlement to me. All right, what are H's next actions towards childhood? Yeah, she donates for a lot of shit. And I feel like she asks the same questions all the time. No shade. I've been seeing her on channels for years, and I'm just like, the last thing I'll be worried about is what somebody else is doing. No lie. I don't really give a fuck how you feel. What are H's next actions? This is funny right here to me. This little spread already. So he is definitely going to come towards you. And with the Seven of Wands, I'm not getting challenges. If anything, I'm getting putting. He knows he can't come towards you with no bullshit stuff, right? Like for me, show me the Seven of Wands. Girl, what did I say? For me, the Seven of Wands is usually a card where it's like, I feel like there's a challenge here. So he does feel like you're showing up as the High Priestess. So you're even higher than the Empress right now for him. And I feel like because he knows See, you know how you see through him. You know what I'm thinking of? Nicki Minaj song, where she says, "You see right through me." She says, "You see right through me. How do you do that shit?" I feel like he knows you see through him, so it's like I can't bullshit her. So I can't pretend that I'm something that I'm not, and I also can't just bring her any bullshit or think that I could bring her like, let me bring you this ring, but the intention behind it is not matching. And I feel like he knows that, so he's like, he's making sure that how he comes to you is the way he's supposed to. I'm also seeing that he's willing to put up a fight. He's willing to put up a fight. He's willing to like show you that what he means is real. He's ready to show you that he's ready to put the effort in. And you're literally sitting there, and you know what's the thing with him? He can't read you. He can't see through you. You know, the high priestess, to me, she's very private. You know, she doesn't show her hand. She's not sneaky, but she's like, I'm not gonna tell you what you need to do. You need to know what to do. And that's how he's seeing you. So I'm seeing him planning, thinking very thoroughly about what his plans are. I feel like he does have a vision of what it is. It's just putting it together. So I do see him planning to come towards you. This could be even him asking to come see you. Show me that Two of Wands, actually. Show me the Two of Wands. Yeah, look. You got the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So the thing with him is, I feel like before, it's like the things that he has done up until this point, or even prior to this, has been surface level, right? Where now it's more about following his heart. So it's like he has a few ideas, because I'm not seeing like a struggle of juggling. If anything, I'm seeing him finding more balance and following his heart. Like he's trying to bring you, like, even let's just say it's a gift. It's gonna feel like a gift from the heart, not just, oh, she likes shoes, let me get her shoes. That's what I'm getting. Like, he's gonna bring you something that comes from the heart. And the King of Wands is here, which I like it, because, you know, the King of Wands to me is, he thinks of a master plan. He looks at the bigger picture. He's not just here to create a small short story. Show me the Eight of Cups. So I definitely see communication, willing to put up a fight, and willing to like go in deeper to his heart, to like bring you, I want to say, things and opportunities that feel more thought out, rather than just, oh, I just want to be with you. Show me the Eight of Cups. Look, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like the Eight of Cups for me is like when you're leaving things behind, anything that's confusing, and like going to the light at the end of the tunnel, and there goes the Ten of Pentacles, which is stability. I feel like the only thing that could be, I wouldn't say in the way, but the only thing that I can see that could be, yeah, the Three of Wands. I feel like the only thing that could be maybe holding him back a little bit is trying to gather his thoughts. I feel like he just has too many ideas in his head, and he's confusing himself. So I feel like he's gonna be, the Three of Wands for me is almost like when you're waiting for like a sign of something, and I feel like it is gonna come to him fast. Whatever it is that he's like trying to figure out, he's gonna figure it out pretty fast, and then he'll continue to come towards you. I see him still coming towards you regardless, but I feel like something that he's trying to do for you, he's just trying to think it through, because it's way too many ideas in his mind. So that's what I have for you, Jasmine. Yeah, he thinks a lot. I realize about, yeah. He thinks a lot. And you know what? And the thing about it is not even like in a logical way. You know, to me, when it's a lot of thinking, because we didn't get any swords. When there's a lot of like logic involved, it's not hard to overcome, but it's like if there's too much logic, then there's not enough emotions, and you don't want that. You want there to be like, yeah, you could use your logic, but balance your emotions and your logic. You're welcome. I hope that was helpful. Yeah, that was crazy though, Jasmine. So did you still skip her, or you let her go? I would have still made her wait. I'm not, I mean, whatever. You know, like you said, just keeping the peace. Jess, you can post. Yeah, I would have to. I didn't realize she was from the last live. All right, Jess, got you. Yeah. Oh, you did? What's up with her? I haven't seen her. You know what? I saw her on one of my friend's channels the other day. She actually donated for 2, and I was kind of surprised because she charges like $22 for 2, so like $11 a question. Not bad, but she usually don't. I've never seen her pay that much for readings. Yeah, I can't believe she. What the hell happened to her? Hi, everyone that's in here. Who's in here? Talk to us. Don't just be listening. Let me see for Jess. Paid readings are open. No free readings, guys. Let me just. Jess, what are you eating? You're still eating? Yeah, I think she doesn't like confrontation. And I get it, but it's like sometimes you gotta be like, listen here. Oh, my foot. Hi, hey love, how are you? Yeah, I got you. I'm putting you on the list right now. Yeah, I was kind of surprised that she started acting like that. I mean, she didn't do that here, but it was just the way she disappeared. It was just odd. All right, let's see. Reading for the week for Jess. Okay, we got the Judgment, which is good to start off the week. Yeah, this is good, Jess. So the Judgment for me is like when you having breakthroughs. The Judgment is like a new phase beginning, like you're leaving things behind. You're also seeing things more clearly. This is also like as a card of karma too, but like good karma, awakenings. And I feel like with the 8 of Cups, like you're just continuously walking away from things that don't serve. And this could be, for me, the Judgment, it talks a lot about, like, for me, at least how it's coming out here, is like more internal stuff. So letting go of some like internal things, girl, you got good karma coming your way this week. So this for me feels like things that, when I say good karma, is like you're receiving back what you've put out, right? Yeah, hell no, she would not have done that here. Heck no. Um, when you're, whatever you've been putting out, you're gonna receive it back, right? Um, And I feel like a lot of balance, clarity, you kind of feeling more in your, I want to say like in your zone, just kind of like figuring things out, but it comes from a point of balance. Look, the stars here, I feel like wish fulfillments are coming your way. Your energy does feel really calm this week. It feels very like, almost like when you're well rested is what I'm getting, and you're kind of feeling free. You're feeling free. You may be going outside to the yard this week more often, because I'm getting like I keep seeing you like outside. So this could probably be a good week for you to be outside. Um, and like do your, what I call your magic word, your work, your affirmations and stuff like that outside. I think it's going to bring you a lot of balance. The Nine of Cups is here. So again, you know, the star for me is a wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups is like dreams come true. You're going to be feeling content even if you don't have the full 10 of Cups. For me, it's like counting your blessings instead of like feeling like something is fully missing. So you're going to find completion and fulfillment in what you already have and what you've already accomplished. And I feel like their energy just feels really light this week. The Magician is here, and you know, for me the Magician is communication. So you could be receiving some communication here this week, but it's also a card that reminds you of your power. Like, you know, you're the creator. You make whatever you want happen, and just remembering your power. And I feel like that's, like I said, this week feels very balanced for you. Like, you're for sure more in your power this week. And you have 3 cards that talk about wish fulfillments here. So manifestations are coming your way. Anything else for this week? The and I literally was about to say even your Etsy store. So I feel like you're gonna be do you do discounts on your store, Jess? I just did a promo code for anybody who buys. It started Friday, Saturday. Whoever bought something, they're just receiving a code, and I'm gonna leave it there for like maybe like the next 2 weeks. I just did like a 10% off, because honestly, like even in on my $10 orders, it's only $1 off. So it's not like you're losing out so much. I always do like 10. The highest I've done is 15, but I'll do 15% separately for someone who has they're like, you know, like a big order, like $50 or more. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a good week, because I'm getting a lot of equal give and take. As you pour out, you're going to be receiving it and right back in return. And you, again, with the Ace of Cups. So for me, this feels like every aspect of your life, career, finances, your health, your beauty, your love, like things are going to be flowing in to a stronger capacity. So I feel like, yeah, a lot of equal give and take with your, but yeah, like the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like you're gonna have a lot more money coming in this week, or at least a lot more orders. And that's the one thing I learned, because usually when you give people discounts, they'll sometimes get double orders compared to like when they don't. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Like, you getting more clarity, because I got the Ace of Swords. So you have major breakthrough coming in this week, feeling very good. And your Etsy shop, I feel like it's gonna be definitely in a growth energy. It's growing this week. So that's what I have for you, Jess. You're welcome. All right, let's see. Okay, Sunshine, if you're here, you can post your question, love. I'm probably gonna be on for like an hour, but I'll be back on later. I just came on to like kill some time. Okay. What does she need to know? Alright, I've been seeing different cycles of 1, 2, 3, 4 for a while now. What is it I need to know from Spirit at this time? Let's see. What does she need to know at this time, Spirit? We've seen these numbers. What does Sankar need to know in regards to these numbers she keeps seeing? The Seven of Cups, the Judgment, the World, the Fool. I feel like you're coming out of what they're trying to show you, or what they're saying is like you're coming out of an energy of confusion, maybe cloudiness. The Seven of Cups sometimes for me is like daydreaming energy, or like wishful thinking, unsure of what to do. Like I have all these options, but I don't know which way to go. So yeah, like clouded judgment being cleared up. You're entering a new phase in life. Breakthroughs are gonna start happening for you. And with the World card, I'm seeing a completion of confusion. I feel like, again, if you've been in a place of confusion with anything here, then you're gonna come out of that. Like Spirit is clearing the path. I feel like with the World card, you have fulfillment coming your way, harmony coming your way, and the ending of tough cycles. The Fool is all about new beginnings, you taking a leap of faith. So they're saying right now is a good time for you if you have any kind of, because I'm getting business here with the King of Pentacles, if you have any kind of business ideas, or like, I don't know why I'm getting promotions today too for you. Like promotions that you want to do, now is a good time. I feel like it's going to bring you back a lot of fruits. So the Fool is also to a card of like, for me, the Fool is very carefree. He's not really thinking of, or she, because this is she in this deck, thinking of consequences or like what could go wrong. They're just going with it, right? And I feel like with the Fool is like you needing to be, because there has been confusion that's going to be cleared up. The Fool, you're going to probably find yourself taking like leaps that you've never done before. And they're saying, don't be scared. I feel like it does have to do with business. You know, the magician for me is a card of like manifestations, is a card of like communicating what you want out of like life right now, like communicating that, getting clear on that. You may be getting even more clear on that coming up, so that it can be brought back to you. Like whatever you're wanting, that you want to be like more long term, because the infinity sign is here. So it's almost like you have infinite options, that you may not know how to deal with that right away, but you will come to a place where you're kind of clear on things. The Queen of Cups is here, so I feel like you have emotional fulfillment coming in. They're also telling you to use your intuition. You listen to your inner voice, and I feel like that's how you're gonna find yourself with more clarity. I think we got that in my last reading, the confusion. You know what? I don't remember your last reading for some reason. Y'all know some readings I remember, some I don't. I don't know why that happens, but you're gonna be clearing up the confusion. So if you've been in confusion up until now, clarity is coming your way. You have manifestations coming your way. Definitely listen to your inner voice when decision making. Your intuition is gonna lead you faster than like getting advice from like a friend or family. Yeah, like the Knight of Wands. See, I get like this, girl, you're gonna have like a boost of energy where you're just gonna be like, fuck it, I'm gonna just explore some stuff. And with the Fool and the Knight of Wands being here, is like, with the Fool, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles, I feel like you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna just try what like I can't even think of anything right now. But like you're gonna be trying new things that you've never thought maybe that you would try. Like I know people that, I'm not saying this is it, but like people who have never in their life thought they wanted to like skydive, and suddenly they want to, so they go and do it. Like that's what I'm getting. You're gonna be venturing off, like especially with business, but making your decisions from intuition. Like their one spirit is wanting you to like go use your intuition more than trying to get like advice from friends or family or anyone. um so yeah, that's what I'm getting. You said it's been a while. Yeah, I mean, but sometimes I remember stuff. It's just crazy how some readings will like come back to me, and then some just don't. But yeah, I feel like confusion is that path is gonna be cleared up really soon. You're gonna be venturing off to like new things. How was you guys? And thank you so much. How was y'all weekend? You're welcome. I can't believe I am ending the summer. Well, I can, but I can't either because I haven't. It's not like I've been like putting all this work into like working out, but I have been mindful of what I'm eating. And I'm ending the summer at my year end goal. So now I have to think of a new goal. I don't know. Give me a second, you guys. Hi, Diamond. I'm good. How are you? You can post, Diamond. You finish your food, Jess. My bad. I was using the bathroom. Then I was asking my mom something. I'm gonna color my roots today. I'm gonna yeah, get some stuff done today. My little self care. Diamond, are you here? You finish your food, Jess? I ate just enough tacos. What is just enough tacos? Say nah. Oh my god. Yo, yesterday I was like I gotta put up a post because I'm like, yo, yesterday you know what? This is why it is so important. It is so important not to react because you just never fucking know what's gonna happen. Where the heck did Diamond go? Who else is in here with me and Jess? I'll be back on tonight. I'm thinking like, damn, it's already gonna be 3. I don't know for sure what time. Maybe like 9:30, but I won't be like a super late. I mean, I plan to be on here for like another 20 minutes, so I could wait that out. It's not a big deal. You in your comfy bed, yeah. I know that's right. You don't just Justin, you get the notification for this live? Okay, yeah, cause I was on my other account and I got the notification and I was like, let me see, cause I you know what I realized, yeah, they were not sending notifications. Okay, you could post your question, Diamond. Hi, Anila. How are you? What are S thoughts after meeting up with me yesterday? Let's see. For Diamond, what are S thoughts after meeting up with her? Thank you. After meeting up with her yesterday. Oh my god, the judgment card is coming out for everybody today. The Seven of Cups. I think some card just had the Seven of Cups and then the Judgment. And I just shuffled these real good. That's too much. The Empress. I feel like, so, first of all, he's thinking about you a lot today. With the Judgment, for me, this is like something was awakened in him. Some type of breakthrough. I feel like for me, the Judgment too is like when you're being nudged and like in the reverse, you're ignoring that calling, where in the upright, he's not ignoring that calling, right? And literally in this deck, like you could see, like there's, I don't know what you would call this. I would just call it a trumpet. But like there's a sense of like like he's listening to the calling of what he's being told to do, or at least trying to, because I do see him in his head. Um, I feel like he could be very daydreamy about you today. Very, very daydreamy. Like kind of like you're on his mind no matter what. You're distracting him, right? The Empress is here, so he's definitely viewing you as very beautiful. There's also like, you know, the Empress has like sexual energy. He has you on a really high pedestal. And is this the first time you guys see each other in a while, Diamond? Because I don't know why I'm getting like, in this deck, she, to me, she looks like a goddess, right? Because she has like the white, she has the crown. And I feel like he saw something different in you, like light. You're coming in as light to him. Like more beautiful. Not saying that you weren't beautiful before, but it's just something he noticed about you. Like maybe like you have a different glow, but like you just look more beautiful to him. Okay, so that, okay. Um, show me. With the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Show me the Eight of Swords. The Six of Wands. You know what? I feel like he's at a crossroad, even though I don't have any sword, like the twos here, like the Two of Swords. Because it's like he wants to come towards you. He wants to rush in. He wants like whatever to keep growing. With the Knight of Wands, like he's feeling very ambitious to come towards you, but then the Eight of Swords puts him in his head. I feel like with the Page of Cups, it's like he wants to start over with you, but maybe like slowly. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. Show me more. The Six of Pentacles. I feel like what's in his head, I feel like with the Six of Pentacles, like trying to manage, yeah, how to pour into you while still being in the other connection. I feel like that is still just the hump here that we have to get across, because he's not removing himself from the other situation. It's like he's trying to figure out how do I do this? And even though you stand out as the Empress for him, I mean, she's the Queen of Cups too, but it's like you're standing out as the Empress. But I feel like he just doesn't know. He's trying to figure out how he can juggle, if I'm being honest. Like, how can I pour here and pour there that it feels enough? But just uncertain of how to do that. But overall, like, he's thinking about you. I feel like there is definitely a lot of sexual energy here, especially with the Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands. You definitely has it. This card been trying to come out and it finally did. He feels very connected to you emotionally too, though. Like, I feel like he feels like you're his soulmate. It's just circumstances that are in the way. If the circumstances weren't in the way, then it'll be like he will be able to go all in. Yeah, see the Seven of Swords. So I feel like this being with the Seven of Swords, the Six of Pentacles being here, I do feel like, and even the Page of Cups, because the Page of Cups is trying to make a small offer. Like, I feel like he's trying to figure out how can he juggle both connections without letting go of one or the other. So that is what I have for you, Diamond. But he's thinking about you a lot today. Like, he noticed like a glow in you, like something stood out to him about you that he can't stop thinking about. And he's feeling good about you guys seeing each other. I feel like he wants to see, like, he's wanting to see you more. So I won't be surprised if you guys start seeing each other more, or he tries to see you again, like, really soon. I don't feel like he wants to let so much time go by without seeing you. And I mean, like, how you guys saw each other yesterday. Like, I know you mentioned that you've seen each other in passing. That's why I asked, because I'm like, it feels different. This didn't feel like in passing. So yeah, I feel like he's wanting to see you more, like spend time with you, even if it's like a little bit, you know. and letting that grow. Like he's kind of like in a place where it's like, um, fuck it. Like even if it's small, but let's just hope that it grows. Okay, got you, Jess. 1 second. All right, let me change. So thank you, Diamond. What is coming towards me in the next 3 months? All right, let's see. What is coming towards this in the next 3 months? You're welcome. Thank you. What is coming towards time? Towards Justin Lamar in the next 3 months. What is coming towards Justin Lamar in the next 3 months? Towards. All right, we got the Ten of Wands. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Okay. All right, I'm going to get started then. So with the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Wands, so you have the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Devil, the Eight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, um, the Three of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles. I feel like the next 3 months you're gonna see movements and rewards. So this feels to me like this is where everything comes together. There's celebration, independence, financial and or career breakthrough. Um, the pages and the Knight of Wands are like show me exciting news, fresh opportunities, and possibly travel or new ventures. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles together are a very strong sign of financial growth, new streams of income and security. This could be a raise, a business success, even family legacy building milestones. Um, so with the I would say the overall energy is like this is a cycle of hard work paying off, but not without some challenges first, right? So the spread shows a mix of like responsibility, especially with the Ten of Wands, that could feel a little burdensome, maybe carrying on too much at once. Um, Deception or strategy with the Seven of Swords, and major rewards with the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you're moving toward long-term stability and happiness. To stay focused, maintain boundaries, and be selective about who you let into your space. With I feel like the next 3 months, so in within now and the first month, um, so like in the next 4 weeks, is gonna be all about clearing and realignment. Um, the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups is I feel like the first phase looks like it starts heavy. So you may feel overworked or carrying others' responsibilities, or just additional responsibilities for yourself. The Seven of Swords is suggesting you might have to be strategic, perhaps cutting ties with like draining situations, or being cautious of hidden agendas. And this could be from anyone because you're not really showing. So your discernment will be needed here. The Nine of Cups is reassurance, though. Like, this period will ultimately lead to personal satisfaction and emotional fulfillment, but you need to prioritize your own desires over obligations that are not yours to carry. Um, by the second month, I'm seeing focus, work, and growth. With the Devil, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Hierophant, I feel like this will be a powerful month of discipline. The Devil here suggests you might face temptations or limiting patterns. So, like overthinking, toxic dynamics, fears, doubts. And when I say fears, I mean fears of change, limiting beliefs. But the Eight of Pentacles shows that you have the power, or you have the power to master your craft and improve your situation through consistent effort. The Hierophant can indicate mentorship, spiritual guidance, or even formal opportunities. So like new training, commitment, or contracts. So to me, this feels like you're entering. This could be you or training. Yeah, like program. So that could be that what this is talking about. Month 3 with movement and rewards. You have the Three of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Tables. I feel like this is where everything comes together. Um, this is literally like celebration and financial, and again career breakthroughs. Um, I feel like even with the pages, like to me, it feels like with the Page of Wands, it's like you're feeling more adventurous. You're feeling more fearless. You're feeling more like, I want to learn. I want to get new stuff. I want to have more. Hi, Sarah. How are you, love? And then the Page of Pentacles is your energy feels grounded, and I feel like this is a card also of manifestation. So it's almost like you're gonna start to feel more calm, and then money is just gonna start flowing in, because I literally have a lot of cards here of money, a lot of pentacles, and not like the Five of Pentacles where there's financial loss. If anything, there's a lot of financial gain here. I feel like this is also like you wanting to explore new things, like adventures, just getting yourself out there. And then again, the Ace of Pentacles, another card of like manifestations. This is a card of like career, like going up the ladder in career breakthrough. This is stability in general. And with the Ten of Pentacles, for me, it does feel like you're gonna be feeling very financially stable. Like you could be seeing within the next 3 months a lot of growth in your finances. That's what I'm the main energy that I'm getting for your next 3 months, like coming towards you, is a lot of financial growth and stability. Um, I feel like your key themes here is what I would say is like strategic boundaries. Be careful who you trust. I would say like in the next few weeks, like maybe not telling too many people about what you're working on, um, keeping it low key, creating, but they can definitely start to put doubt in your mind. Um, I'm seeing dedication, so this period rewards consistent effort. This is a time to commit to your personal goals, so not just financial career and stuff like that, but also like like where like things that you like to do, that you want to do. If there's any hobbies, or like let's say you wanted to like go to a yoga class, like are you doing that? Are you doing those things that also help you with being grounded? And then you have celebration abundance. So I feel like by the end, or even before the end of the 3 months, you definitely will be celebrating tangible wins. So money, recognition, stability, and a sense of self-sufficiency. um so that's what I have here. And let me get you some angel cards. Let's see. That, or you know what, I wanted to actually, no, I'm gonna do higher self messages instead. Oh, I don't know why I feel like a little burning sensation on my finger. Just because we could do last call for donations. You have abundance. Gratitude opens the flow. This for Jess. Gratitude again. Celebrate every step forward. So this for me feels like any small wins. We have spirit. Let your intuition lead the way. Miracles. Expect them. They are natural to you. Okay, Sarah. Steve, you are always held by the universe. Light. Shine fully. Your radiance uplifts others. All right. Shift. A new perspective changes everything. Soul voice. Trust your inner whispers. Guidance. You are divinely led even when the path feels unclear. Celebration. Acknowledge your growth. It really matters. Which that was what I was getting with celebrate every step forward. Expansion. Stretch your heart. Love is infinite. And focus. See the light, not the shadow. So that for me is like seeing the cups half full, not half empty. So that is just, I hope that was helpful. Guess what? I didn't end up going to the city, but I saw a photo of a rainbow. Also the night ended up. Oh, that's good. I love that. That's awesome. You're welcome, Jess. Thank you. You could just post your question, Jess, because Sarah hasn't donated yet, so I could just do you before while she sends. I'm gonna try to do the money course, like the video, the step-by-step today. Alright, how will Jay feel when I post about my concert this week? How will Jay feel? How would Jay feel when Jess posted about her concert this week? How would Jay feel about her when Jess posted about her concert this week? The Ace of Cups. I feel like he's feeling like you're filling your cup up. You're filling your cup of like self-love and self-care. He's seeing like you going to concerts as a form of self-care, very like alert, wanting to see what you're gonna post, be in anticipation of like what you're posting, of course, watching, trying to learn. I feel like he's in his own way, he's trying to learn. Like, let's just say like he doesn't know certain things in your post, like certain artists, or maybe like he forgot that you liked a certain artist. I feel like there's a curiosity of that, so he's like taking notes of like new things that you post. It could be this concert specifically, to keep it in mind. The Five of Cups, there is like a sense of regret, wanting to be there, wishing he was kind of. I feel like this is that energy I got with their last concert. Like, I think it was the concert where I said he feels like if you guys were talking, he would know about this stuff. So it's like he likes that you're doing stuff because the Ace of Cups is here, but at the same time, it's a reminder of like what's not happening in his eyes right now. The Ten of Wands is here. The Queen of Swords. You know what? I'm getting. He's trying to figure out who the hell you going with. Because look, the the Five of Wands. So I feel like he's definitely observing your pictures, which I've always been getting that recently. Like trying to see if there's anybody else there. All right, Sarah, I got you. If they like who you're going with. Yeah, look, the Judgment. So for me, this feels like in the other cards, the people are not like that, like underwater and shit. They're like up, like they're like on boats, and they're just like praising this angel, right? And I feel like, yeah, he's trying to figure out, are you seeing other people? Because he's looking at you as mysterious in a way, but not in a bad way. This is good because I feel like you don't want him to know everything, because the more curious he is, I feel like that gains momentum of like wanting to come in, rather than if he knows everything that's going on, then he really doesn't have a reason to come in because he just knows, right? So I feel like keeping that sense of like mystery is the good thing, because I do feel like it, and like I said, it causes like that feeling of like, damn, I wish I would, like, we were speaking. Maybe this is an artist that he started to like himself, a song. The Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. Girl, he is seeing you in happiness. And I feel like I like this. Like he's seeing you as like you're happy, you're working on yourself, you worked hard. So like you're enjoying the fruits of your labor is how he's looking at it. The Ten of Pentacles, I do feel like he's feeling that like longing for long-term stability here. There's a sense of longing for sure. You're not letting him know everything, and that's a good thing. I feel like he's acknowledging that. He's like, I know some stuff, but I don't know everything that's going on with her. You're welcome. All right, let me see for Sarah. All right, so Sarah's gonna be an hour and 17 minutes and 29 seconds. All right, let's see for Sarah. All right, let's see how will things move forward for Idris and I know him a month now. We kept it friendly, but things heated up yesterday. All right, let's see. How will things move forward with Idris? So, how will things move forward with Idris? the Magician, the Three of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Sun, and the Star. So I feel like, all right, so what I would say, things, it's going to depend on what you're wanting from him. If you're wanting a good time, I feel like things can definitely grow over time. But if you're looking for someone consistent and more stable in actions, I feel like there's gonna be, I feel like if you're looking for a good time, this is a good connection for you. If you're looking for more, then this is not a good connection for you. Because I'm seeing someone who is not really ready to move things forward outside of like enjoying the moment. I'm getting someone that's enjoying the moment. He's not coming in as someone that's deceptive either, but more so like I want to have a good time. I want to get to know you, but I'm not necessarily looking for anything serious. Show me this Five of Cups. The Lovers and the Two of Pentacles. So this is showing me you guys being on different pages. And what you're looking for in regards to the connection itself. I feel like more communication needs to be had here with the Magician. Here is a card of communication for me, being clear on communication. I feel like, again, if you're looking for something serious, then I would, regardless of what you're looking for, I would just have a conversation with him, because it does seem to me like one person is going to be more invested than the other. Or how I can put it is, you both will be invested, but for different reasons. Like one is like more for fun, the other one is more for seriousness. And it could be vice versa, where you're looking for fun and he's looking for something serious. Overall, like I said, as long as you guys are on the same page, I see growth here because the Sun is here. This is a card of like celebrations, having a good time, but it is a card of harmony and long-term stability if it's wanted. The Star is here, so I do feel like, see, it's gonna, like I said, if you're wanting a good time and he's wanting a good time, it's gonna work. If you're wanting a relationship and he's wanting it too, then it's gonna work. But if one is wanting the opposite, it's gonna eventually break down, because I'm seeing two people on two different pages. The Star for me talks about like you are showing up as like a muse to him, so I do feel like he's very attracted to you. But show me the Star, because I keep getting like a but with the Star, but they're not clarifying. Show me the Star. Yeah, I knew something, because something felt, the Star sometimes to me is like you're getting your wish from what you're wanting here, but I kept getting like a but. So it's like, for me, what I'm getting with this right now is like, you're gonna have to, yeah, look, the Five of Pentacles. I can't even ignore the signs from within. I feel, again, if I would definitely have a conversation with this person to see what they're looking for, so that you're on the same page. Because if you're not, if you kind of just wing this and go into it, you might find yourself regret. And and to me, it's saying like, if you're not getting your wish fulfillment, so it's saying like, let's just say you want more. Um, there's just a disconnect with you guys, and I don't know what this is. Because I almost feel like you both will eventually walk away. Wait, let me see. Well, this, okay, I'm gonna do your second question. I want to clarify that here too. Is it the religious differences? Because I guess something like, it's like can grow. It has all the possibilities of it growing, but there's something that will disconnect you guys eventually. Is it the religious differences? Is it the religious differences? Is it the religious differences here? The King of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Yeah, see, the Judgment. I'm gonna say yes. This could be a factor here, but I'm getting more than that. Like, I feel like there's just something that's not clear here. And Spirit is just not showing it. And I don't know if you're meant to, this is way too much, Spirit. Meant to like just learn this on your own. But let me see if I get anything. What is this? What is that? The Two of Cups. The Four of Pentacles. And the Page of Swords. I want to say, I don't know why I keep getting you guys are on different pages. I don't know if he's being, to be honest, I don't know if he's being 100% clear with you. There's something that's hidden that they're not sharing. And I can't even pull more cards on it because they're literally like not really being clear about it. That I feel like eventually, I feel like religion is definitely going to be a factor here. But also I feel like there's something about him that he's not really being upfront with. That, and I feel like it's not something, I don't feel like he's like hiding anything, but I feel like this is something that as the connection goes on, you're gonna notice a lot of differences in values. I feel like it's the values, because when they're not really saying, if it was like a third party, then they will be clear about a third party, right? Like they will tell me. This feels like it's gonna be something where, you know, like as you get to know him, you're gonna see a lot of qualities or like values that don't align with yours. Because there's a disconnect when it comes to that, like the deeper stuff. And if you want, Sarah, you could put another yes or no too, because I just wanted to clarify that for this one. If it was the religious, so I'll just give you another yes or no. All right, let's see. How will he treat me in a relationship? Let's see. How will he treat Sarah in a relationship? I'm gonna change the deck. How will he treat Sarah in a relationship? The Queen of Swords. The Eight of Wands. The Ace of Cups. How will he treat her? The Ten of Cups reversed. The Ten of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. You know what? That emotional support may not be there. I feel like that's where there could be disconnect. I feel like you're showing up as the Queen of Swords. So like you're honest, you're honest and truthful, you're open, you're clear, you have boundaries, um you know when to put your sword down, you know when to put it up. You know how to communicate. And so you're the one that's being more communicative here and clear on what you're looking for. And here goes the Ace of Cups, right? So it's not to say that he won't treat you good, but I feel like eventually I think what's going to be missing is the emotional support. Cuz I'm not getting emotional fulfillment here or emotional harmony. Now, financial stability, yes, I feel like he can definitely be a provider. So when it comes to like taking care of you, stepping it up in that kind of way, being reliable, paying for things, or like letting you pay for anything is definitely there. And with the Seven of Pentacles, again, he will invest. I feel like he will, but I feel like emotional support will be missing. Um, Show me the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Cups reversed. See, the emotional fulfillment is going to be missing here. And this is why I said like values may not be this is what something that may show up later on as time goes on, because in the beginning everybody's showing up a certain way, we all do. But I feel like eventually you'll start to notice like, okay, he takes me out, we do a lot of things, he helps out, but when it comes to having like emotional support, emotional conversations, yeah, he's missing in action. So I feel like that kind of clears up the last reading. So I feel like you're definitely going to be in a place of like getting like fine, like I said, like it's more like he's gonna be more of the I'm gonna give you money, pay the bills, but maybe like the nurturing will not be there. Like the softer things, like those things will not be there. And I feel like this is what I'm getting, like why values kept coming up, why there's a disconnect. Because he's not gonna show the King of Cups, even though he has emotional feelings, he doesn't show them. So when you're needing that emotional support, he's not gonna know how to be there for you. Yeah, no, see, it's a burden to him. So I feel like too, see, yeah, the devil is here with the Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you can't, like, I feel like the thing with him is gonna be maybe when because I kept getting like you're clear on communicating. And I feel like when you start to pour your heart out, like when you start to feel like a certain kind of way about something, he may feel like it's a burden and he may disconnect. Because he doesn't know how to handle emotional situations. So that's what I'm getting with that. Yeah, I could give you purple messages, that's fine. That is totally fine. So I feel like if you're, yeah, like I've heard of people say that, like he was there financially, but emotionally, no. That's what I get from him. Financially and being a leader in that kind of way, he'll be fine. But if you give him any type of emotional, if he feels like you're just coming from an emotional place, he's gonna think it's coming from a dramatic place. All right, let's see. That comes with like emotional immaturity to what is messages for Sarah from Interest, let's see. It's very hard for me to express myself to you. Then look, I can't even make that when you're it's so hard to express yourself. There's emotional immaturity, or you just don't know how to tap into your emotions. I really love your scent. I want to take things very nice and slow. Looking through our messages makes me miss you immensely. I want to be happy and content with you. Nothing is ever going to change my love for you. You are the one. He said he is sensitive and a lover boy. Yeah, that's why I said it's gonna, this feels like something you will see later on, because remember I said it feels like he's not being 100% honest about something. It's not possible to lose each other. We are connected forever. Like, I feel like if right now you were to be like, let's just say he gets quiet and you were to express yourself, I feel like he will run. I've been cheated on before. Now I struggle with trust. Could be that, having trust issues. I'm tired of pretending I don't care about you. I'm so afraid of rejection. We've been here before. I'm focusing on my healing. Will you hold space for me? So that's what I have for you. Yeah, I feel like this, for me, I feel like if you let him go at his pace, it's going to be fine. If you try to push for more, I do feel like he will run. There's something with his emotions. I don't know if it's like he has like issues with women trying to control him, or at least he thinks tried to control him in the past, where if he gets a slight hint of that, I feel like it's going to trigger him and he will run. So that's why I said over time, is this feels like something that you will learn over time, or as long as you're on the same page as him, it's gonna work out. But if you try to go, you're welcome, if you try to go like a little over that, I feel like it'll definitely cause a little bit of um distance. I think, you know what, I sometimes I don't feel like he's, that's why I'm like, I don't get deception, like he's lying but he's not being honest, and it feels to me like it's gonna come from a trigger, and you sometimes you don't even know that that might trigger you. So I feel like as you get to know him, you'll see certain things with him. But yeah, I feel like it's not like it's hard for me to say like, oh, he's just lying, he's putting on a front, but I think that he may not know until the time comes and he feels triggered in that moment, and he's like, oh hell no, she sound like my ex, I'm out of here, I'm running. All right, so that is what I have for you, Sarah. And thank you so much. All right, guys, I will see you guys. I'm probably come back on later for like an hour or so. So I'll let you guys know. Have a good one. Bye.